Chandranath would like to join online to say a few words too.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what I'm going to say, but I must congratulate Aruni because I know the trouble she had with me and the amount of persuasions and calls she had to give me in pursuit of trying to do a good job on this book. And I now feel that the book is fairly well balanced. Certainly there may be few things left out, but it's a fantastically comprehensive book. And I think if Aruni, you can keep a line open to get some feedback from people who feel that they have not been included, we could do so in a second edition. I'll also like to congratulate LK Domain Registry, that's Gihan and Jayanta De Silva, for providing funds and the impetus and the drive to do this. Because my initial reaction to Aruni was also to say that, we did some work, let it be forgotten. Who wants to remember things? World will go on, new things will happen, and is it very important? But of course, she persisted. So I'll just say one more little thing about the history as far as DMS goes, because we were one of the pioneering companies to do the Sinhala and Tamil in computer environments, whether it was IBM PC or whether it was on the WAN platforms. The beginnings of this idea was in 1978 when two engineers, which is a guy called Param Guru, I think Mr. Jayanta De Silva knows him well, and myself, we went to the US to study hardware, how to maintain these systems. And lo and behold, one fine day, we were informed that Dr. An Wang himself was going to come and meet us. So he met us at the reception of the facility and said, for you two guys from Asia, I have a special place. I want to show you our labs. We are building the next generation technology. Both of us were extremely excited. I felt that we are going to walk into a laboratory with white gowns and some serious stuff like. Instead of which, we marched into a fairly largish room with about 35, 40 fellows, young chaps like us, in jeans and sneakers and t-shirts. And they said they were developing what is called the word processor. And that would be a huge change in the way computers are used. In my mind, initially I said, this Chinese man must be mad. Computers are to be used as computers. What is all this word processing? So they demonstrated it to us. The storage was a cassette tape. The screen was a small, like a PC-like screen. But on the flight back, it occurred to me, my goodness, if text is going to be processed, then what about our local languages? So we came back and I told the management, why don't we do this? They said, look, we are just fighting for survival here, no waste. So we had an idea called Skunk Works. At that time, a management idea called Skunk Works. It was nothing more than the company will not give you money. You stayed overnight and did your own thing. So there were 4 other engineers, Chandana Veerasinghe, whom most of you know, Ravi Vikramasinghe, and Krishanta Jayaratna. So we worked all nights, no money was given, and we built these systems and we launched it. And we were very eager to see Sri Lanka use it. And lo and behold, we went into a legal case. That legal case became the first battle to test out the IPR laws that were just brought in. And I suddenly realized enthusiasm alone doesn't get the job done. For years, it went into legal wrangles. The company also spent tons of money. The opposition, my friend Kumarasen, also spent money. Lawyers, of course, became rich, I think, over us. And the lessons we learned was that pure innovation and interest doesn't get the job done. Our own company lacked interest thereafter and it tapered off. But I am so glad that it went on and we have some substantial things to show now. So I hope you like that little story from the past. So I think it has many lessons here and Aruni has documented these things accurately. So thank you very much.